Hey yo, what's poppin' Frag Gang? It's your boy Fragaboom, and I'm back again with another video. And today we are doing a review for Horror Fridays. It's because of that, doing a review. Now, I said on my Twitter that it was a movie that was very nostalgic, very, about something that's very nostalgic, very memory lane-ish. That thing is the Banana Splits movie that came out in August. Anyhow, the backstory to this movie is that it's based on a show from Hanna-Barbera called The Banana Splits Adventure Hour. And if you don't know what that is, go watch the movie because I'm not really going to explain that here, or go look it up because again, I'm not explaining that here. But anyhow, the TV show started in 1968 and it finished around in the 70s. And because of that, there wasn't anything more than like 3 seasons. So it has been dead for a very, very long time until this year when they brought it back in a horror style. It's a very interesting take of the Banana Splits. And I watched the behind the scenes for it. I pretty much agreed with everything there. The way it was made, it was very like of its time, you know what I mean, from like the 60s or whatever. It's made in 2019 and it's set in 2019, but it feels like it was made because it was practically made like original horror movies, basically. So there's that for you. The basic whole plot was the animatronics are very pissed because the show got canceled, and because of that, they're taking it out on all the adults because they can't hurt humans, and because they can't, or not humans, because they can't hurt kids, and because they can't hurt kids, they just hurt the adults. Very, very interesting take. There's a lot to it. The story is very, very solid. It's very solid overall, but I think there's so much they could have done with it. Instead of making the Banana Splits animatronics, I feel like they should have made them humans. My personal opinion. However, what do I know? Anyhow, it was heavily sequel baited throughout the whole movie that there was going to be a sequel. And when you get the Blu-ray or DVD or anything like that, it even comes with a digital code. Well, it's obviously expired now, but it came with a digital code that you would go on the website of whatever it's Blue Ribbon or some crap like that, or some shit like that. Anyhow, you go on their website, you type it in, you give them your opinion on it through this survey or questioning that they do, and then they basically ask you, would you like to see a sequel? Would you not like to see one? And I think the majority opinion, or it was like 50-50, but I think the majority opinion was yes. Because, again, heavily sequel baited, heavily left on a cliffhanger, basically. So I would like to see a new one. And the way I felt about the movie, like, just even watching it, I felt, even though it has a very interesting thing, where it's a soundstage and it goes throughout a whole recording studio. Not like a music studio, obviously, but I mean like a filming studio. It goes through many, many, many sound stages, and I love it because you feel so confined. But then again, you're in this big space. It's very hard to describe. It's just it's an experience. It's not just a movie. It's honestly an experience. An experience they kind of screwed up, but I feel like it wasn't screwed up, but then again, they could have done so much better. And my opinions on the scenes were that they were not that bad. Not too mean-spirited, but not too gleeful, A lot of sadistic things, but not too sadistic to the point where it's a snuff film, Because it could be classified as a snuff film, but the graphics and the way it's made is sometimes horrible. Like, when one of the animatronics lights one of the dad's head on fire, it does not look good. But some of the blood and guts that are in the movie actually surprised me, and they actually satisfied, as stupid as this sounds, very much satisfied me. because of that, it doesn't really take much away, but it takes a little bit away from the experience. But yeah. And my creative criticism is obviously they could have changed a lot in the story and changed certain things in the story and did all this other stuff. But the thing is they got Fall Out Boy, the band Fall Out Boy, to do their version of the Banana Splits theme song. So stupid. What a waste. Because they could have done something so much creepier as this. Get little children to sing it, like a chorus of little children, and have them very slowly do it. I think that would have scored it so much better. And other than that, I mean, like, there's not too much to complain about it. I'm going to wrap up here, but, there's not too much to complain about. There's a bit to complain about, but not too much to the point where it's just like, oh my god, this is a terrible movie. Because it's not. And, my final score on this is around 3 to 4.5 stars out of 5 stars. That's where I would put it. In all honesty. That's where I would put it. It's because heavily sequel baited, not made that very well, very grungy, stuff like that. Anyhow, I'm going to end this one here. So if you guys enjoyed this video, please smash the like button. If you want to see more, please subscribe. Turn on the notification bell to know my every upload. And also if you want to see my daily life or just see updates on me or whatever, links down in the description for my social medias. My music stuff is also down in the description, so go ahead and go check that out. Give it some love. Anyways, I love y'all to death. Peace. I'll see you next video. And as of always, keep it real. And thanks for watching.